Peace and blessings. This is Misael Bay, also known as Warlock Asylum. We are going to be discussing lesson 3 in the Ame-no-Ukihashi system, the ancient martial art of the Ninzuwu. I wanted to make one clarification, is that this martial art, an esoteric martial art, is more about healing the system, restoring vital energy, and studying the movement of chi throughout one's body and in the environment. People who are looking for more something suitable for self-defense, just for self-defense study, they'd probably be better off studying another style. I enjoy this because it does teach us about defense in forms, but that's not really the main purpose of martial arts in our history. There are many other beautiful systems that are available, and I encourage everyone to take a study of some form of self-defense or physical fitness. I think that's very vital spiritually, and is extremely important in one's work. But our system, we have our own work as well, and it's all good. So we appreciate you stopping by, and we're going to discuss a little bit more about the third hiragana, U. So we notice that we begin, and that each form in the Ame-no-Ukihashi system is shaped and molded after a hiragana. It's very fascinating, because once one learns all the forms, they will know hiragana. That's the beautiful thing about it. And then once that happens, now they have to learn how to begin the spell with their own bodies. So it's very, very, very interesting. So first, we know how we begin with this position right here. This is the soul of fire. So one would recite the name Jehuta 3 times. We'll clap 3 times first. Jehuta, Jehuta, Jehuta. And then they will go from Ez, Mu'a, Ut, Yu'im Ha, Hu and Bi, Ehef, Uzi and Uel Ekez, and then back up, Ekes, Uel, Uzi and Ehef, Hu and Bi, Yu'im Ha, Ut, Mu'a, Ez. That's the soul of fire. After performing that 3 times, they would ask for the blessing of Ame-no-Ukihashi Himi no Mikoto, which is known popularly as Yuki Onna, but in our system she is the princess of the Bridge of Heaven, floating Bridge of Heaven. So we pay respects for that because she is the founder of the style. And then we begin, So this is the soul of fire position. The first and second positions, the A-I, we discussed in the first and second lessons, but I'll go through with them over very quickly. So from this position, one will move into the first hiragana. Take a deep breath. Ah. E. U. Okay. So let's look at that position again. This is the third hiragana. U. And it represents the mountain. You can see here. Straight, arms as such. And we'll go over it again. Starting from the soul of fire position, take a deep breath. Ah. E. U. See, that's the third position. And it swings out like a block. So it's with that. So you want to practice from E, E, U. This is E, U. Like that. E, U. more time, and then we'll go into the book right quick. In the solidified position. Take a deep breath. Thank you very much. And all this is detailed in our book, Ame-no-Ukihashi, the ancient martial art of Ninzuwu. And you can see here how each of the hiragana and the form are identical. And this is the one we're working with now. And it says, a mother will use techniques to discipline and care for her children. These methods are nourishment for the will, and it is known that mothers can accomplish great deeds for the sake of their children. So it is that the will speaks in the language of martial techniques, but is not the technique itself. It is written. This became changed into a god who was called Ame-no-Ukihashi no Mikoto. There was next Uma-shi-ashi kabi hiko ji no Mikoto, and which is the deity of the position of the hiragana of U. So it's very interesting that while techniques are important in martial arts, it's only the perfection of the technique is only at best a result of the will, but the will itself is not the technique, and that's what we learned in the third hiragana called U. So I'm going to get into a lot more detail in this article, in this discussion, in the article in the third lesson for the Ame-no-Ukihashi, which appears on the Art of Ninzuwu blog page. So I'd like to thank you for all your support, and thanks for the Black Dragon Society for allowing me to come out and speak on such a rare martial form, and to all the practitioners of the Art of Ninzuwu. I'd like to wish you a good evening, peace, and blessings.